Hello, it's Mrs. Brown here and I'm Key Stage 1 lead. Today we're going to be doing a maths parent workshop. The aims of the session are to know what the Key Stage 1 maths objectives are and how you can use these to support your children, to understand the mastery approach to maths, to know what mastery number is and how it supports your children, to know what number bonds are and how to develop automatic recall skills, and to gain an idea of some home learning activities that can help you at home. Key Stage 1 consists of Year 1 and Year 2. And Year 1, they start their maths lessons by using a fluency question. They access fluency, reasoning and problem-solving questions throughout the session, but they have to be secure with the fluency aspect of the session to move on. We use lots of practical learning to consolidate number knowledge, using resources such as number lines, Numicon and Base 10. In Year 2, we use the same approach, but we now call these bronze, silver and gold tests. Bronze focuses on the fluency element, silver and gold, the problem solving and reasoning. We use White Rose program to support with our teaching of maths, and I'll go into detail of that a little bit later on. Maths homework, we use the Stage 1 to recap the previous year's skills so that children can keep going over to consolidate their knowledge. By the end of Key Stage 1, these are the expectations of the children. So by the end of Year 2, we do expect children to be able to read scales in divisions of 1s, 2s, 5s and 10s, be able to partition any two-digit number into 10s and 1s, be able to subtract and add any two-digit number, be able to recall all number bonds to 10 and make connections, knowing that 7 add 3 equals 10, then 17 add 3 equals 20. Recall multiplication and division facts for 2s, 5s and 10s. Identify a quarter, a third, a half, 2 quarters and 3 quarters. Be able to use different coins making the same amount and be able to read the time on a clock to the nearest 15 minutes and identify and describe properties of 2D and 3D shapes. We use a mastery approach across maths, and this means that mastering maths, pupils acquire a deep, long-term, secure and adaptable understanding the subject. The phrase teaching for mastery describes the elements of classroom practice and the organisation that combine to give pupils the best chances of mastering maths. Achieving mastery means acquiring a solid enough understanding of the maths that's being taught to enable pupils to move on to more advanced materials. We've been taking part in a Mastering Number project, and this project aims to secure a firm foundation of the development of good number sense. This is for all children at Red Lane across from reception through to Year 2. The aim is that children will leave Key Stage 1 with fluency in calculation. There's a big focus on the recognition of number skills from 1 to 10, and this is called subsidizing. So the idea that children will recognize the number without counting. For example, there are 3 dots without having to go 1, 2, 3. Number bonds are a huge part of Key Stage 1. We aim for children to leave Year 2 secure with their number bonds to 100, and involves children knowing that 48 can be made up to 40, add 4, add 4. Numberbots is a great resource for supporting this at home. Here is the home learning menu for White Rose Hub. This is the program that we use at Red Lane to support teaching with their maths, and the home learning aspects can be accessed via the link here. Numberblocks is a great home learning resource, and that's free BBC iPlayer, and it's great for consolidating and helps with our Mastering Number project that we're currently participating in. The school pay for accounts for TT Rockstars and Numbots for each children at Red Lane. The Numberbots helps with the number bonds in Year 1, and TT Rockstars progresses onto their multiplication and division facts in Year 2. And finally, Purple Mash is another great resource for mathematics games, as you can see on the screen here. For any of the logins for TT Rockstars, Numberbots or Purple Mash, please ask your child's class teacher.